This summer we'll be celebrating the 50th anniversary of the PCA. It's hard to imagine 50 years, that's even older than I am. And in one sense, 50 years is not very old when you think about how old the church is. But of course, the roots of the PCA are much older than that. But as we celebrate 50 years, it is a good milestone to think about what is our hope for the future. I'm relatively new to the PCA. I grew up in the Reformed tradition, but I've only been in the PCA not even quite 10 years. But I am so grateful to be in the PCA. Every church, every gathering of humans has flaws and imperfections and weaknesses. But people often ask me, what do you think about the PCA? And I say genuinely, I love the PCA and I'm bullish about the future of the PCA. Why? Because I think perhaps at no other time in the history of the PCA do we have as many men and as many churches who are committed to the Reformed faith. Yes, we always have challenges and there's obstacles, and we can easily look around and be discouraged, especially what's happening in our world and in our culture. And yet I see so many good things happening in our churches. There's energy behind church planting. There's a commitment that most of our churches have to the Reformed faith as expressed in the Westminster Standards. And to do so, to hold to that in a way that invites others to learn from these riches. And I think very tangibly, because I have the great privilege to not only be a pastor of a wonderful congregation, so it's easy for me to be encouraged there, but I also get to teach at Reformed Theological Seminary and see the students who are now a generation younger than me and have 10 or 12 of them as pastoral interns. And what I find almost without fail with younger generations and with, in particular, these men who are training for ministry, is they want to know the Bible. They want good theology. They want answers. They want to know, how do I go out and I serve in the church, men and women serving in the church, and men serving in ordained leadership. How do I do this in a way that is thoughtful, is deep, is biblical, is passionate, and is going to help people understand who Jesus is and how to be saved and how to love one another. And the Reformed faith has the answers to those questions. And so as the PCA lives out the Great Commission and obeys the Scriptures and is rooted in the Reformed faith, I am excited about what the Lord might do by His grace to see our churches grow, to see the number of churches grow, to see us reach with church planting efforts the unreached people all over the world, that the gospel might go forth to the ends of the earth.